Welcome to my channel, guys. Court here. Okay, it's just gonna be a little special. I'm just trying to keep myself busy before the chaos kicks in. Okay, this is gonna be how he or she feels about you and whatever scenario you guys are in now. Okay, um, Court just bought 4 new decks today. Okay, between today and half my day tomorrow, I have some time to myself and. I'm having a hard time having time to myself. So Court went and bought 4 new decks. Okay, so they're great. I can't wait to really get to know them, and I'm telling you, I'm excited. They're fantastic. Okay, so this is a spread. I've never done a spread like this. I'm just gonna continue with the spread that I just did for Saggies. Okay, and see what we get out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with how. This could be for my cappies. Okay, we're just going to go for a couple weeks. We're just going to say 2 week period. Okay, for all of them. Make sure you check your zodiac too. Okay, so this is going to be how you guys feel about your loved one, who it is you're with, or who it is you want to be with. Okay, this is how you guys feel. So if you resonate with this and this is how you feel, okay, then chances are, that you not chances are, my goal is to, that this is what the other person is going through, and how they feel about you. Okay, so it only makes more sense that if you resonate with this part, then obviously the other messages that I'm going to give you are messages that are definitely meant for you to hear. Okay, all right, tell me how my cappies feel about their loved ones, who they want to be with. Tell me how my cappies feel about the one they love. Okay, so that's chemistry. So the person you're with is a strong magnetic, pull that the two of you share. Alright, how do my cappies feel about the ones they love? You want a reconciliation, okay, and pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so this is your scenario. This is how you feel about the person you love. So the person you love, there's that pull. This is somebody you've dealt with before. This is probably your past, a past partner, a past lover, a twin, possibly. Okay, and there's a shit ton of chemistry. Okay, this is how you feel towards this person. You want a reconciliation. You want to be back with this person. Or if you're a couple and you're fighting with this person, I mean, you're fighting bad to the point where you got to figure it out. Okay, it's time. Okay, but we have pay attention to red flags. Okay, so this is a card I normally clarify, but I'm not clarifying it in this particular scenario. So this is, if you think that this person might have somebody else, or you think this person's up to no good, or anything like that, this is your scenario right now. Okay, so it's either that, or you're not paying attention to anything spiritual that's coming your way, like you're blocked. Okay, so I guess we'll just see where we go from that. But if you feel like, this is your twin, or you feel like this is somebody you're dying to get back together with, okay, but there's red flags, or that this person was with somebody else, okay, well then that's great. Then you resonate with this. Okay, so now this is going to be how this person feels towards you. Okay, please tell me how Cappy's lover feels about them. Please tell me how this person feels about my Cappies. Please tell me how this person feels about my Cappies. What's going on in their head? Okay, I'm going to pull another one, okay? But this is your third chakra, okay? Go clear your third chakra. Or it's either they need to clear their third chakra, okay? But that's huge. That might have to do with the red flags though, guys, okay? When I'm talking, you're not picking up on certain symbols, because to me, this isn't all about deception. This also means, you're not paying attention to what the divine is trying to the messages they're giving you. So we don't know that for sure. Okay, so that can go either way, guys. Okay, if court has said to you plenty of times, and this card has come up in your readings plenty of times, and it has to do with, you know, spiritual insight, then take it that way too. Okay, or it could just be the person you're with. You have a pretty good idea that they're with somebody else. Okay, chances are that's the scenario, since I feel like this is a twin scenario already. Okay, but you take this how it resonates, please. How does he or she feel about my Cappies? How does he or she feel about my Cappies, please? How does he or she feel about my Cappies? You have listen. Okay. So to me, you know, I actually want to break. I'm not kidding you. Okay. Seek. Okay. I want to break the book out real quick for this one. Okay. Because this could be two different things, and it's been a long time since I pulled this particular deck out. Okay. You know, finding balance. Okay. This person wants to find balance. They want to be flexible. You know, they want to stay balanced within the relationship that the two of you share. Okay. The bottom of the deck, and I did it with the heart chakra. Okay, I'm gonna pull another one, please. Okay, we got flow. Okay, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But we have two chakras. Okay, go clean out your entire chakras, people. Okay, both of them, all of them. Okay, not just the two of those, all of them. Okay. I gotta pull the book out because it's been a while since I want to make sure with this particular. I want to make sure I'm referencing the right one for you. Where is that book? All right, here we go. Yeah, it is the tuition and having the inner knowing. Okay, I mean, it's a whole bunch, but I just, for me, it can be, you know, with the red flags. Okay, it can be, you know, you're not paying attention to what you know, the universe, the messages that they're trying to give you. Okay, or you know, in all essence too, like this can possibly be, you know, yeah, understanding the essence of improving a relationship. Okay. um I want to say it's more like, yeah, it is. Listening is a gift. Okay. It's really having patience and tuning into your mind, body, and your soul. Okay, so the person you're dealing with, okay, is not tapping into their intuition, which is huge, guys. I mean, you really need to well, this is them. Okay, they really need to tap into their intuition, and you know what, they're not. Okay, and you know, the seek, and it's just like, you know, it's understanding, it's you know, retreating, it's solitude, it's guidance, it's introspection, it's a lot of things. You know, it's like they don't feel like they're themselves right now. It's like it's like they want the relationship, but they're not looking at it in a certain perspective, guys. Okay. This person that you're dealing with is not using their intuition, um, and they're trying to find balance, flow. Let me just, it's been a long time. Attract, release, cycles, expansion. The energies around you are positive. They're being driven to you and forward. Let yourself, you know, with the energy is good use. Allow them to manifest. Do current relationships improve? Focus on your desires and allow them to be manifested. Okay, so yeah. All right, God, it's been a while since I broke this deck out. Listen, this person you're dealing with right now, I am telling you right now, is not using their intuition. Okay, this is all about. Well, this is for you guys. Okay, but it's not saying. you know, I'm going to get to the blockages, but this is their red flags. Like, if you know that they're not listening to their intuition, well, then you're dead on, because you got 3 cards, 4 cards clearly saying, you know, like, they're not listening. Okay, they're not hearing what the universe is trying to tell them. It's like they're seeing it, but they don't want to. You know, it's like they need to go within. They need to seek the truth. Like, they have no choice, and they're fighting it hard. Okay, they're trying to find balance, and I'm telling you, like, they're trying to be flexible and they're trying to stay balanced at the same time, but they need to breathe. Okay, they need to meditate. It's the wheel. They don't have an option. They need to learn to go with the flow, and they're not. Okay, and it's like, look what's underneath, like, win or lose. It's like, to them right now, it's like win or lose. All right, so, you know, hope helpless, hopeless. Okay, like, this is where they're at, guys. They're not in any condition right now to be in any type of relationship. Okay, they don't even have their own thoughts in check right now. Okay, um so that stinks. So that's where, you know, your twin or your life partner's at right now, or your soulmate. You know, if you know that they have the inner knowing that they know, but that they're not coming forward, or you think they might be scared, or they just, you know, they're seeking the truth. They're trying to seek balance. They're trying to figure out what this is. They're not paying attention to their intuition. Okay, that's what's happening right now, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. What do I tell you guys all the time? We are not all on the same page length. We're not. Okay, so this is these cards right here are about, you know, lessons, where my Cappies are with their lessons right now. Okay, so this is like, these lessons can help you get to what it is you need to get through. Okay, let me know what my Cappies, any of their lessons right now. Oh, that's too many. Okay, fear. All right, we got fear. I realize that I am testing my own I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so it's like you're fearing the situation, and you're fearing that they're not going to come around. These have a bigger meaning. I'm going to read the exact in a minute, but what else? What other lessons are my Cappies going through right now? One more card, please. What other lessons are they going through? Blame. Okay. I accept responsibility for my own well-being. Okay. So you're having a real tough time too. Okay. Waiting. All right. And it's like, we talk about it all the time, guys. All right. I'm going to read. It's so crazy. I just opened up the exact page. Okay. Fear. I'm not going to read the whole entire thing. I'm just going to try to get the basics for you. Okay. So, okay. The outcome of all choices in life, you know, are determined by 2 emotions. It's fear and it's love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and the fear is the earthly manifestation of the challenge. To embrace or wallow into fear is to against your very own being. Fear is what gushes. Okay, it's an obstacle. Okay, um, your soul wants to stay on track, but as a human being, you know, it's difficult. You know, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. Okay. So you're, whatever this is, whatever opportunity is coming your way and it's about to stare you in your eyes, you're fearing it, okay? And because you're fearing it, you're pushing it away, okay? The more you use the energy to love will diffuse the fearful, you know, situations, all right? And then certain situations will present themselves, okay? So this is one of your obstacles right now, my little Cappies, okay, is fear. Fear is literally holding you back from what you desire as well, okay? And especially if this is your twin, you guys are going to mirror it. So if you're fearing, they're fearing, okay? And then we got blame. I cannot wait to get to learn to love these cards. I'm loving these cards, okay? This is all about balance too, okay? Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into your everyday life. Many of you look at a situation, hold on. Okay, one's going to resonate more than the other. Okay, not one is good as not one is good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of the situation an objective perception. Okay, it can be difficult to understand you know, because sometimes you're not going to feel like it relates to you or not, but it is a lesson within itself, okay? Um, what it is that's holding you back is judgmental assessment. This situation or this person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in this person's shoes and really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a virtue. And if you get stuck, you will reap and if you don't get stuck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. Okay. So this one hasn't come out either for me. So basically it's saying, you know, definitely it is all about balance. Oh my God, guys. I was like, why is this keeps talking about balance? It's because I'm reading freaking balance and this card is freaking blame. I'm telling you, my head is not here and I'm trying. I wish I just knew how to edit things. I'm such an ass. I'm such an ass. You know what? But the reason I read that is that this is all about finding balance. Okay? So remember that. You know, remember when he comes in to have compassion, when he or she comes in, has compassion, and court says that all the time. So I'm glad I actually read that card. Anywho, it's easy to give away your power and transform it into life. People along your path are shaped into who you are today. If it comes under fire, you know, you want to put blame on other people, victims. You know, it weakens your connection that you already have with your soul source, okay? It's an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is a problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your realism, okay? Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and will always work its way out. There's a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid, okay? An excuse is an attempt to shift blame. So you're shifting blame, okay? You're coming up with excuses instead of a reason, okay? So you're blaming this individual for why you guys aren't together. But this is one of your blockages, okay? Because you're fearing, okay? You're fearing the situation, and at the same time, you're putting the blame on somebody else, okay? The blame is on you, regardless of what the situation is. Whatever situation you put yourself in, you put yourself there, okay? You allowed certain stuff, and that's just how it works, okay? So this is your blockages. You're fearing it, okay? So you're fearing it, and you're putting blame on other people. You're not taking responsibility for the role you played, okay? I'm sorry I went through all that. I told you I'm new at this, and these are new cards. You're just gonna have to deal with me. So let's find out what their lessons are and what's blocking them. I mean, clear as day, they're not using their intuition, and they're trying to find balance. I mean, that's an obvious. But what's their blockages? What's their lessons right now? Patience. They have to accept that everything happens in a divine order. You know, I think that makes perfect sense, guys, because in all reality, they know. They're going within, they're trying, but they're fighting it. They're fighting it, okay? So they're trying to figure out why everything is happening. I guarantee there's stuff crumbling around them, and they're not understanding like what on earth is happening to them right now, because this looks like they're going through quite the transformation. I'm not kidding you. One more card, please. Self-esteem. Okay, so this is their lesson right now, okay? I'm going to make sure I read the right one this time around. Patience, patience. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maximum. It is not about the destination. It is about the journey. This card has come across to you because they need to learn joy and appreciation, okay? So this person, like I said, is having a really tough time processing what on earth is happening to them, okay? Life is unfolding. They need more patience and more patience and more patience. You know, they need to work with the universal energies. They need to celebrate what it is. They need to experience certain situations. They need to, you know, they need to experience, you know, what the soul requires. They need to learn. They need to learn about things, okay? They need to have patience. How many times is it going to say that? and they're not aware of the lessons, because the more they are aware of their lessons, their souls, and their path, and what it is that, you know, makes them happy, it's they're speeding down their path, okay, and they're missing the little miracles and the treasures, okay, that are placed in front of them that they clearly cannot see. But so patience is not a virtue for them right now, and not to mention, you know, it's not about their destiny. For them, it's about their destination, okay? But in our reality, they're not taking a step back to realize that they're on a journey, okay? So this is exactly, that makes perfect sense. They're having a really hard time accepting that they're going through a transformation and accepting what's next, okay? Because they got a real good idea what's going on, and they're struggling through it. I ain't kidding you, okay? But it does look like they are, you know, seeking balance, and they are trying really hard right now to go within, okay? They're trying so hard to listen to their intuition, okay? Self-esteem, okay? It's easy to perceive others as being better for you. This is when you're trapped into your ego, guys, okay? Like Quote always says, sometimes it's good to be in your ego. Sometimes you need your ego, and then sometimes, I'm telling you, it'll hold you back, okay? Everyone's born with unique abilities, okay, of the soul. It's like snowflakes, not two are alike. You have to put a stamp on things. Perhaps they may not be aware or even tuned into the incredible gift that they have themselves. The ability to possess love, hold high, and regard. It's not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded of how special you are. Remember that you did not come down by a classroom, a schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason of being. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insight. Now is the time to celebrate. Okay, so this kind of talks about, from what I'm getting, because I haven't pulled this one yet either, something happened as a child that kind of like messed with their self-esteem a little bit, okay? And when that happens, you don't see the beauty and stuff as much, okay? So they're really, I'm talking like no joke, they are going in and they're reflecting, okay? So if you know the chemistry's there and you're waiting on a reconciliation, but you know they're not using their intuition, and you know they know what this is, but they're not with you at this moment, this is why. Because they're literally going within and trying to figure out what the heck is happening to them right now. I'm not kidding you. They're struggling, trying to figure out what is happening, but they're learning, okay? They're learning. So remember what your lessons were too. I can't remember. Please go back, okay? Because I picked them up in case, because I know I wanted to do that, because I just did the Sag, and one of them was going through the same lesson, okay? But so please go back, because your lessons are going to help you achieve what you need to achieve while you're waiting. Do you understand me? Because if they, believe it or not, if they pick up on this before you pick up on your lessons, and it probably seems quite the opposite right now, but you could be very surprised, okay? So let's use the House of Wisdom. This is the House of the Night. This is all about the goddess of the Nyx, okay? I'm loving all these decks I picked up. I even have a Dragon Oracle. They're amazing. I cannot wait to really sit with them and study them and really get to know them, because they're beautiful, okay? So I'm going to use this for guidance for you, okay, for my Cappies, all right? Any guidance you have for my Cappies right now? You know, and this is regarding the situation. So this could be happening with them. This could be happening with you, but this is meant for you, okay? So take it how it resonates, you know, whether you think this is you or the other person, but I am asking for the guidance for my Cappies, all right? Conclusion, you know, chapter 1, and then the end. It's like I'm going to read it, because I don't know them like that. I actually haven't even had that one come out. That's too many. I don't want that one. But I will tell you that was Summon, and it was Confident. I'm going to take them because it goes with the spread, guys. I didn't want 3. It's okay, though. It's all right. All right. This one just came out. So I tell you right now, this is all about using your intuition. You or this person are not tapping into their intuition. Okay? Summon the higher power. Find your higher self. Find who you are. Okay? So, conclusion. Let's see. Did I got the right book? Okay. Conclusion. This is a time for endings and new beginnings. Drawing these two symbols indicate that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and you are about to enter a new one. Don't resist the conclusion, for the endings are important experiences and they will help you build a stronger foundation in your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read it all the way to the end. Remain open even when the ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. Okay? So, like I said, make sure your work, please rewind this, please. Go make sure you're learning your lessons at the same time. Okay, confidence. This probably has to do with your loved one because it's right under self-esteem. Okay, or this can be you too. I'm just saying it just happens to fall under their lessons. That's all. Confidence. So what I'm doing is I'm reading like this, the little what it means, and then what it means, if that made any sense to you. Okay. There are a few things of my chosen ones who have confidence and courage and live forever. There is one such immortal being who is kept in the oracle safe of the castle in the sky. They will be given to you when the time is right. The time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going on and much is being asked for you to move forward and move through these life challenges and receive these gifts. Now that I have chosen you and everything that you have and everything that you need to make the right decision, walk with your head held high to take the next step towards the goal of confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. Wow, I did not think that's what that was going to mean. And look at that. That's a horse. Wow. Okay, so that's not even about, that's this person gaining confidence, okay? And you too, okay? The wisdom I'm reading you right now is for the two of you, okay? That's beautiful. I was not expecting that definition. And then we have summon. I will read it exactly how it is, but I will tell you I just pulled it out, and it is about using your intuition, okay? When you choose this card is to create, okay? It is to connect with your highest spirituality and get in touch with your own inner magic before you move forward in anything. How do you communicate with your powers or with me or your godness? Now it is time for you to pray, meditate, or acknowledge, okay, an everyday experience. Don't take the next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, to change, to summon your courage, and to summon even more. You are inquiring about something important right now. Breathe and wait, for this is a sign before you act. Choose another card if you need more understanding. I don't need to choose another card, guys. I'm telling you, okay? This is, think about what you do before you take your next step. Make sure that you and this other person, okay, are tapping in to your abilities, which basically, to me is all about, your intuition. Okay, so this person that you're dealing with, Cappies, I'm talking right now, they're in meditation mode. They are deep. They are listening. They're trying to get in balance, okay? They're probably working on life lessons that happened when they were younger. Okay, it's probably, how like the romance angel card, sometimes it says, what's the card I'm thinking of? When you forgive your parents type thing. It's I feel like it's one of those type things, and they got to know, it's patience and it's divine order, and things probably crumble down and they're not understanding why. Okay, and they're not understanding because they know it's divine, but it's like they got to learn to like go with the flow again. Okay, it's like win or lose. Like something obviously did not go in their direction and they're not happy. Okay, feeling hopeless and helpless, which brings back the self-esteem thing, guys. Okay, so that's that. Okay. I'm loving these cards. I really cannot wait to get to know these cards. So if you have that chemistry and you want this reconciliation and you know that this person has the inner knowing, but they're not tapping into it, okay? You're correct. Here we go. They definitely are not tapping into it. They are not using their freaking gifts and their powers, okay? But they are. They're doing it right now, okay? So just remember, like, this is the ending and the beginning, okay? So this is coming to an end shortly. And just remember, you know, compassion and all the other things, but man, use your intuition too, okay? These cards are fun. Oh, and do not forget to clean out your chakras. You have two of them, your heart chakra and your third eye, okay? This is about intuition. This is the love. No, this, my fingers. Guys, I'm sorry. You know, your heart chakra is the green one, all right? And your third eye. I mean, that's your right in between your eyeballs, okay? That's whole lot of downloads happen there. So just go clean out every chakra, please. Okay? I want you to ask a question in your head right now. Make sure it's practical, please. And take this how it resonates with your question, okay? One card, please, for my Cappies that are asking questions. One card. You got two, so I hope they make sense, okay? This one is the one I wanted to take because it was like that, but that one fell at the same exact time, so I'm really hoping the two of them make sense together. We have superhero, and I got your back. I got your back is beautiful. That one got pulled out for me earlier when I was doing it. So let's do that one first. I got your back. This is the divine, always having your back, okay? You can spit in the face of fear. Flip off those who bar at the door. Hold on, guys. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. You can spit in the face of fear. Flip off anyone at the bar at the door. Shake your fist with anyone who dares to say no. Because you, sweet thing, are divinely protected. All right? Don't ever forget it, that you are divinely protected. And they got your back. Superhero. Right now you got superhuman strength. The truth is, you always do. You always do, but most of the time you don't need it. Why bother? Everything's rocking along just fine. You are about to learn how to be cool and how strong and amazing that you really are. Okay? So, you know, you're strong. You can handle whatever is coming your way. Do you understand? You are a superhuman, all right? And you have so much strength and truth, all right? And always do what it is you do, okay? So, why bother? You know, is the question. Like, why bother? Like, I don't know what it is you're questioning, but everything is rocking along just fine, okay? It may not seem like it, but it is, okay? And always remember that the divine has your back, okay? So I don't know what it is you asked, but I will tell you, whatever it is that you asked, you know, this person, you know, has your back. So don't worry, don't fret, clean out your chakras. It was beautiful, guys. I cannot wait to learn, to get to really know these cards, okay? I'm super excited. So please go back and watch this video twice, and please check your Venus, because I'm telling you, this reading, originally I thought it was more going to be like, it is love, but I really thought it was going to be sweet and simple and to the point, and like a sweet love reading. And this, I'm telling you, I had no idea I was going to get this much detail out of the reading that I'm actually doing. So to be honest with you, this probably is a reading I am going to continue. It won't be a weekly thing, but it will be definitely, maybe every 3 weeks, just to update you on, blockages and lessons and what it is that you're possibly going through, so you can understand your situation more, because that's what this is. This is not what I expected, but this is what I'm giving. So if you have to watch it twice, then watch it twice, because I'm giving you a lot of information, and it's all pulling together. um it's all making sense, guys. Okay, so on that note, I love you guys. Talk soon.